About interest, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, الذين يأكلون الربا لا يقومون إلا كما يقوم الذي يتخبطه الشيطان من المس. Those who consume riba do not stand except as the one who has been touched by the effect of the shaitan, of the devil. Just something to consider. And one of the most powerful statements about riba in the Quran is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, having clarified that the incorrect understanding of those who compare riba to legitimate trading, possibly because the amounts of money or the sums of money that are being exchanged are the same or similar, and because of the fact that in certain transactions the riba transaction and a legitimate transaction of buying and selling may the amounts of money that have exchanged may be the same. Have said that innamal bay'u mithlu riba, that buying and selling is like riba, like that the two are the same. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clarifies this with saying that ahallallahu al-bay'a wa harrama al-riba, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made transacting or buying and selling, trade, permissible, and He has made interest impermissible. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in those verses that the one who trades in riba and refuses to abstain from it, and refusing to remedy their transactions with interest, then let them declare war against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَأْذَنُوا بِحَرْبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. Now, here the issue, what we have to understand is what could be the practical implications upon somebody who has declared war on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People like that, they cannot, if they've done something like that knowingly and deliberately, what barakah can you expect in your wealth and in your life if you are in a state of war against your Maker, against your Lord? And the things that I have noticed, I think one of the things that you have to be able to do is you have to be able to compare people who have avoided these types of transactions and these types of dealings all of their lives with others who haven't. It has an impact upon ourselves, upon our peace of mind, upon our tranquility, upon the kind of circumstances that we suffer. We end up actually, because of, part of it is actually it's very observable, because it sucks you into the dunya. Riba sucks you into the dunya. If you've taken out a ribawi mortgage, then effectively you're hooked for 25 years. You're going nowhere. Right? You're going nowhere, and all you do is just chase the dunya. There is nothing else. You have no choice. There's 1,000 odd pounds if you're in London, that you have to find every single month. And unless you're wealthy, you're going to struggle with that. And even if you are wealthy, then there is the barakah element. There is the issue of stress and never being able to find peace of mind, and so on and so forth. And in comparison, I have seen people, around me who have deliberately and who have struggled to avoid it, and in return they have had basic and simple lives, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them peace of mind. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I've seen with my very own eyes, with that simplicity of living, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has protected them from fitna, protected them from sin. Most importantly, protected their children. Protected their children from sin. Children have grown up pious. Grandchildren are beginning to show signs of piety, and so on. And I've seen this consistently in families that have avoided these things. Now you have to contrast it the other way. When you contrast it with people who are in these types of dealings, interest or any other kind of haram dealings, you do not see the same picture. You do not see the same picture. There is no peace of mind. There is problems with bringing up children. People struggle with their children's education, with their children's iman, with their own iman, with the behavior of their children. You earn money, you go after money, borrow more money to go after more money, borrow more money to set up a new business. But in here, there is still turmoil. And these are some of the things. And as a Muslim, look, it's a question of faith for you. The Quran says, if you refuse to abstain from riba, then then declare war on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If that is your state, what does your faith tell you? If you're a person of faith, what does your faith tell you that your life will be like if that is your state? You're in a state of war with your Lord, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.